Now, did you hear the seagulls? Do you like the sound? Do you hear a lot of cars passing by? And is it to your liking, the DJI Mic 2? So it gives you an idea why I'm weird around my neck, and it's what? 4 inches away from my mouth, facing up. And I think it's working for me. But I want to ask all, because it's just not me that owns a DJI mic, but people who have an Osmo Action 4 and the mic standalone. Do you have this problem? And let me tell you what it is. It's showtime! But before I do that, I'm gonna have to address this to DJI and ask them exactly how the microphone to the camera is supposed to work. Why are you slipping down a little? Turn on your action camera. Format your SDFC card if you like. Leave your camera on. And you got your microphone, turn it on. If you're on the receiver side, green, change it to blue. Now we're ready to go shoot video. When you press on the link, one press, short press, do you feel a single buzz? And you're recording. Stop the video by the pair link, and do you feel, I believe it'll be a double buzz telling you it's completed. And of course we know when you turn on and off your camera, it should shut off. In your camera, if you're not having that buzz here on the transmitter, what you do, go back to the camera, swipe down to the GOG, the COG, and what you're going to do is see what your monitor is set to. If it's set low, set it up high, and the buzz should come on to your microphone. If it was on at 40, 50, it's just the sound monitor of the microphone, and that will enable the buzz. That's what I think mine is doing. I hope that kind of makes some sense to you. And if it's working correctly like it's supposed to. Pair start, single buzz. Pair stop, double buzz. That's what I'm feeling right now. I turned my, the microphone to AI-NR, noise reduction, and noise canceling. Now, I went out with the RC truck and I went a good distance. And yeah, let me tell you, 2 tests I did, and it was with the receiver. And I didn't have a good time in the distance when I turned around. It did work 100%, and it did what it's supposed to do. But when I did with the Osmo Action 4 and the standalone, Bluetooth is different from the receiver side. And when this turned around facing, that's where I had issues. I had cutouts. So imagine doing video and you're walking in the back side of the camera. You're not going to get the cutout. And man, I could go real far, you're not going to know. And that's what I found out. So it sounds like the receiver for the microphone in DJI is not situated correctly in these cameras. Well, I got my package. Now, what is this package, you say? It's one of these. And I ordered the right size. You know what size came in? Whatever size they had. 16-inch. I can't wear a 16-inch. I need what I ordered, a 20-inch. I'm not going down. Here it is, man. go down. Wow, I tell you, try to do things right, and it goes in wrong. This is my favorite buddy, man. My favorite buddy. It is. Ah, yeah. Don't you have a favorite return box? I do. Okay, so we talked about the microphone. We talked about, returning the necklace that I thought will work. And I find that this works out just fine. I want to talk about my editing side and the software. Well, I started to, I signed in, Filmora 13, and I try to do some things. Now, I'm riding a bicycle, and I wanted to blur my face. Okay, so I go in, I get the motion tracking, put the box on my face. Oh, it tracked me just fine. So now let's say if I had something on the side right here, and let's say it's the park bench and somebody's sitting on the park bench and is coming up, right? And there it is. And I blurred it, did the motion track, and the motion track just kept on going. Kept on going and stayed there and started to shake. Motion track works to a certain extent, meaning that you can't just let it continue to go off the end of the screen. Once you get it to go out to the distance you want, then you stop it. Now with the motion track of me, there's a effect called face off. And you gotta look for it. And I found it, I just typed in face off and blur, there's a blur. It blurred my face and did this. It flickered on and off. And maybe it's the free software. Maybe it's because I was moving. I'm not sure. And that's like, how am I supposed to decide on the program if that's not perfect? Hang on, I got some bumps in the road. Now, yeah, it probably has image stabilization. Maybe it could smooth out those bumps, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's all I want to say for now. I'm still trying to work on, you got it, Filmora 13. We had a long discussion in Apple that I turned off my updates. And now I got something in the settings. Auto update is off. Maybe it's prompting me that there is an update. I don't love updating my phone because it changed everything. Change is good, man. Change is good. Well, I'm heading into the park. We'll have a little discussion, and I'm gonna just say, hey, I said a lot, did a lot, shared a lot, talked a lot, all that good stuff. I know I asked everybody how they liked handheld to on the bike mount, but that was a different mount. This is a double clamp. Well, it still shakes some. It is what it is, man. Now I'm riding on what you called cobblestone. I don't consider it cobblestone. I consider it bricks. I consider it stone. So I'm riding on stone. I'm going to be riding on, you got it, mat, rubber mat. So it should be really smooth. We'll find a spot and we'll have a chat. So, I changed my solo controller time from 4 down to 3 hours. And man, I tell you, I thought my light went off a lot earlier than that. It didn't go off at all. I had some troubles. So I just manually turned it off, switched it back on, and I think I just missed it by a minute or two. Man, I gotta be careful. This is slippery. Yeah, I'm really up high. I'm afraid. I don't want to go any further than this, man. I'll be going down the slide. So here I am at the tallest point. Man, it really looks nice up here. Well, I did say a lot, I did share a lot, and I did talk a lot. And I hope you got something out of this video. And one of the things that you may have gotten out of this video, a couple of things. And I'll recap before I end. I have a neck strap. It's a wire. It's 24 inches for me. If you do the nollie sign, that's where your mic should be about, a fist length away. Everybody's different. We had trouble. If you're not getting the start-stop buzz, raise up the volume in the camera, known as the transmitter volume, because that would probably trigger the on and off, and I have to do some testing. And there you go. Those are the main topics I was talking about. And of course, editing. What editors do you use that you like for Windows? Well, I'm not purchasing at the moment. I think I'm just contented with what I got. I'm not liking new stuff as much as I love the old stuff, which works well. So everything I got's working, and maybe I'll do a walkthrough, a caption of what it's about. And on that note, I'll see you on many other videos to come. I'm Fish. You know who I am. Have a great day.